Have you ever walked into a room and felt that all the attention was focused on someone else? As if their mere presence could change the energy of the environment? Have you ever wondered what makes certain people magnetic, irresistible, capable of inspiring trust without saying a single word, and when they start to speak, it's as if everyone in the room is drawn to their words? The truth is, projecting confidence isn't about luck, looks, or innate charisma. It's a science, an art. I've already made a video showing you how to truly become a more confident person. But in this video, I want to show you how to channel and project that inner confidence to the world. I'll reveal the psychological and behavioral secrets that allow you to exude an extreme level of confidence, making people around you see you as trustworthy and powerful before and after you even open your mouth. A significant part of projecting extreme confidence is tied to something called framing. But what exactly does that mean? Framing is the implicit context that sets the rules of any interaction. It determines who is in control and how others will respond. Think about it. Every human interaction is a game of frames. When two people are talking, there's a kind of silent contest to determine whose frame will prevail. The one who can maintain their frame intact, in other words, the one who sets the context and rules, is usually the one with more power and confidence in that interaction. Let me give you an example. Imagine you're in a job interview. The interviewer looks at you and says, "Tell me a little more about yourself." What happens? You immediately feel compelled to respond in detail, with energy and respect. Now imagine that same question being asked by someone you just met at a party. The dynamic completely changes, doesn't it? This happens because in the context of the interview, the interviewer's frame holds more weight. They are in a position of power. The environment and expectations make you accept their frame as legitimate. At a party, however, the context is more casual, and you don't feel the same obligation to align with that question. Now here's the crucial point. The person who dominates the frame in an interaction is almost always the one who exudes the most confidence. And the good news is, this skill can be learned. You can absolutely become someone who sets the frames instead of reacting to those of others. And I'll show you how to do it. Mastering the frame in any interaction isn't just about what you say, but how you present yourself. One of the most powerful ways to control the frame is through your body language and tone of voice. Why? Because these are the first things people notice about you, even before you say a single word. Your body, your posture, the pace and the tone of your voice communicate something deeper. I am in control of this situation. Now here's the secret. The person who demonstrates control, who exudes confidence through their physical and vocal presence, automatically becomes the most powerful figure in any conversation. And this isn't just perception, it's human psychology. Think of two people. The first enters a conversation with their shoulders back, head held high, a steady gaze, and a calm, controlled tone of voice. The second arrives with a hunched posture, insecure movements, speaking quickly and in an unstable manner. Who do you think sets the tone for the interaction? Your body language and tone of voice are tools to convey confidence in a quiet yet overwhelming way. When you adjust these two things, something magical happens. The people around you begin to accept your frame without even realizing it. So if you want to be the person who radiates confidence, you need to master the art of using your body and voice to your advantage. If you want to project extreme confidence and dominate any interaction, there's one fundamental principle you need to understand. Speak as if you were omnipotent. What does that mean? It means eliminating all uncertainty from your speech. Don't talk about what you hope might happen or what could work. Speak firmly about what for you is a certainty. When you say something like, "I think this might work," you're giving in to doubt. You're inviting others to question or resist your frame. Now compare that to, "This will work, and here's how." Do you feel the difference? The second example is powerful because it conveys inevitability. People trust those who speak with conviction. When you speak as if what you're saying is an absolute truth, you don't just define the frame, you become the leader of that interaction. But be careful, this isn't about arrogance, it's about certainty. Have you noticed how truly powerful and confident people handle provocations and insults? Here's the secret. They don't stoop to the level of the insult. They don't question what was said. They question the frame behind the insult. What does that mean? When someone insults you, what they're really trying to do is place you inside their frame. They're trying to force you to accept a context where you're inferior or at a disadvantage. If you respond by directly defending yourself against the insult, you've already lost. Why? Because by doing so, you've accepted their frame. You're playing by their rules. Now look at the difference when you challenge the frame. Someone insults you, and instead of reacting, you respond with something like, "What makes you think your opinion matters here?" In that moment, you've destroyed the other person's frame and reaffirmed your own. You didn't just come out on top, you reinforced your position of power. This is the true weapon of confident people. They don't exhaust themselves fighting on someone else's ground. They redefine the ground. When you master this skill, insults and provocations lose their power over you, because the frame will always be yours. Have you ever noticed how the most confident people never seem desperate no matter the situation? This is no coincidence. The secret lies in something fundamental. They know how to create options for themselves. Those who have a second option always hold the advantage. Because when you have alternatives, the fear of losing disappears. You're no longer tied to the outcome of a single choice, and that completely changes how you behave. Imagine you're in a job negotiation, but you already have another offer in hand. Or think about a relationship where you know that with or without that person, your life will go on. In these scenarios, you act calmly without desperation because the power lies with you. Now compare this to someone who feels they have no way out. The nervousness, the insecurity, the fear of making a mistake. Do you see the difference? Here's the crucial point. Creating options isn't just about having external choices. It's about mindset. When you internalize the fact that there are always other paths, you stop acting as if your success depends on one single thing. This freedom of choice is what defines who is truly in control. In the end, it all comes down to a choice. The choice to stop reacting to the world and start shaping it, to stop being led by other people's frames, and finally take control of your own. Because the truth is simple. The power is within you. It always has been. When you learn to project this strength through your body language, your voice, your words, and your mindset, the world around you changes. People start reacting to you differently. Respect, admiration, and influence are no longer coincidences. They become inevitable. But remember, this requires practice. It requires intention. It's a journey that begins with small steps, small changes, and over time transforms everything. It's up to you to decide the next step. You can watch this video and continue with your life as it always has been. Or you can choose to apply what you've learned and start building the most powerful version of yourself. And believe me, the world is waiting for that version. The question is, are you ready to show it?